generations. They must be stopped.
Just in time. That's the Old Republic remake.
There it is.
And that's why you don't play KOTOR yet.
Yeah, yes, that is why you don't play KOTOR. Now, this isn't going to be exclusive, is it? Because...
It just said made for PS5.
Yeah, but it didn't say exclusive to PlayStation 5.
You think it's on series as well?
It's got to be, right? It's Star Wars. They want it on everything.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
What is this?
Bayonetta?
It feels like it. The amount of crotch shots we're getting. So this is that game from Square, Project Athia or whatever. No, this is space.
No.
What is this?
It's like a Bayonetta prequel. I don't know how Bayonetta starts.
Bayonetta's on Nintendo.
I know. But it's...
This could be Bayonetta, honestly.
It is Bayonetta. Those are the angels.
하늘에 계신 어머니시여, 저희는 지구를 지키지 못했습니다. 적들을 물리치고
I think,
인류를 구원하려는
right? This is Bayonetta?
다 하지 못하였습니다.
It could be.
이제 저희가 다시 내려와 남은 목숨 끝까지 바쳐 싸울 것을 맹세하오니 부디
That person didn't use their hair to fight it all, though, so...
저희를 거두어 주시고 저희를 유혹에 빠지지 않게
I mean, that's not into temptation, sounding a bit biblical. It could be Bayonetta.
It's got to be Bayonetta.
지하 시설, 방공호 같은
So...
여긴 지하철역이야. 사람들을 태우고 거미줄처럼 도시를 누비던 교통수단이지. 뭐 다 지난 얘기지만 말이야.
I mean, she may as well not be wearing any clothes. You know what I mean?
기생하고 있다니.
Remake 2.
Final Fantasy.
그날 이후 지성의 도시들은 모두 예비처럼 폐허.
Oh, that's a weird, very minimal UI. I don't like that.
Is this running in Remake 2's engine?
You know, it could.
But Bayonetta is...
라더스피어의 구원
It's not Square, it's Atlas.
기다리고 있는 거야.
It might not be Square's engine. It might just be this might just be what Japanese action RPG games look like when they're on PS5. Like, all right,
I like action.
hey, it's not bad. It's just no one knows what it means.
Can you do me a favor? Can you just check the audio on this one?
살살
Yep,
가까이
I just loaded that. Yeah, sounds good. And can you talk?
I can talk as well while the headphones are just possible.
You're a little quiet.
These are these fixed. Matching the same levels as you that way.
You're still pretty quiet.
I'm still pretty quiet. Really?
Yeah, yeah,
And now?
yeah.
There we go. That should be better. I'm hitting the same levels that you were not hitting.
It's still kind of quiet.
Maybe I'll just turn down the stream.
No, but you're like quiet compared to me as well. Eve, that's an elfin native? Eve?
Thank you, Carrie.
Shiftup.co.
I know. Oh God, I won't get the fucking audio.
Darkness washes over
Hi, Dash.
Hey, mate.
the dragon Dragon Lord
Dragon Lord.
has returned.
Oh, this is Tiny Tina.
Yeah.
This is Tina Turner.
So, what the fuck is that Eve game?
I don't know. Dash, is that Bayonetta? You know those games.
No, it's Eve.
I know, but like, was that Bayonetta?
No, it said .co.kr for Korea. That's just some new game. Never seen that before in my life.
No. Oh, indie studio. Okay.
Yeah, that did nothing for me.
And what's this doing for you, Carrie?
Some of you may be asking,
That did
why are there
everything.
guns in a fantasy world? And I am just so glad you asked.
I like
because
it
shut up, you're
when
paying
it's not
attention.
looking like Borderlands, which is what the gameplay looks like.
It's got baby metal, which is good.
Baby metal, is this what this is?
I think it is. Unless I'm just incredibly wrong.
Maybe you're the baby.
Oh, good. Look.
That did everything. This does absolutely fuck all. Yes, baby metal. Gosh, it just looked. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think the thing for me is I just don't like action RPG games. I don't like Bayonetta. I don't like Devil May Cry. I'm bad at them. And also, the character designs are incredibly over-sexualized.
Learn. Learn.
Burn! Oh my god, Dash out here with
No
the.
end credits scene
Ooh,
here.
release
This is a
date.
super duper hero movie.
Gonna get this game?
I need to see more. That looked more like Borderlands than I was expecting in the gameplay.
Yeah.
Like if it's not going to be all about loot, but it's still about the shooting, or if it's just going to be about.
I'll let you in on a secret, but I'm a pretty big deal.
Oh god.
Real big deal. We are getting out of this city, Homer. I promise we'll go somewhere that loves cats.
I mean, I'm keen for KOTOR because I never played those games, and Star Wars has destroyed my brain.
More fight.
What do you
But-
mean, Meh KOTOR? What do you
I
mean,
mean,
Meh?
it was a nothing trailer because,
Guys,
like, we didn't see anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But like, a brand new reason to play KOTOR is fantastic. That game has aged. Like, you played it and you weren't a fan, or like you're never a fan of Dark Souls? I mean, Dark Souls. You're never a fan of Star Wars. Word.
What is this?
Luminous production from Square.
wait, stop! Stop!
Is this Project Athia?
Oh,
Seen a
maybe.
bunch of new stuff so far. This is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like Athia to me.
Yeah.
Athia?
Who's there?
And technically not Earth. Well, not what you would call Earth, anyway.
I swear to God, asshole, show yourself!
Show myself. I've shown.
Where are you?
Right here.
Oh, my cat,
at the
sorry.
End of your arm. Oh, hello. Yes.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
So
I'm
10
somewhere
rings.
that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop. Did I just do that? I just moved shit with my freaking mind. Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic, kill jacked up beasts.
No,
I'll
this is
probably
Project
fly next.
Athia.
No, this is Scalebound too.
Just being
The
ridiculous.
sequel to the game that never
Oh,
came out
that's
there.
too far. Good to know there was a line.
I don't think I like this whole like 20-somethings
You are the only hope we have. Special.
like girl from the city like, oh my god, did I just do that? Like,
Tanta Sila is the
That's kinda what
strongest and
Square
most
have been-
formidable of all the Tantas.
Like, doing for a bit lately.
You will be doing our land a great service by killing her.
the action looks like
right.
a Forspoken shit.
Yeah, right.
That's the change it to, yeah.
yeah.
No name for a demon.
Reckon
I am the one you seek.
if
The
you're
one
gonna
and only
if you're gonna
Tanta
scream, then
Sila.
you need to get on camera. Oh, another like over the shoulder action boss fight from Square. I don't feel great about that after having played Stranger of Paradise.
Against the worst global threats
Yeah, but
imaginable.
they also made
Hostage
Final Fantasy remake.
situations, biological weapons, the threat of nuclear war.
Yeah, that looked more like one than the other though.
But now, we face the greatest terror our world has ever known.
Oh, Extraction. Right.
yeah.
I was like, prototype? Hello?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this? You seen gameplay for this, yeah?
Yeah, we saw the
Oh, it was at E3.
yeah. And it was like fine.
Yeah. You seen fucking Suicide Squad? The old one? The old one. The one from 4 years
We
ago?
want a shot at tomorrow.
The movie? No.
We'll move as one.
They use the same enemy designs.
We will
and
think
it's
as one.
like
Oh,
so
interesting.
We will do whatever
boring,
it takes.
like,
Overwhelming stuff. I don't know. Like Dash, I think some of that stuff talks a lot to the JRPG audience, like Forspoken, and although that's got a bit more of a Western tint, but Forspoken and Project
we
Eve.
enter the unknown. Together, we fight for our future.
Yeah, and because Sony aren't making Japanese games anymore, they need to get Square to do it.
And no one will be left behind.
And that studio from Korea.
Yeah.
They had KOTOR remake announcement. I thought that was sick. You'd like Dash, did you ever play Mass Effect? Like, you've got to admit the potential is there for that to be modernized and brought to a new standard.
I mean, like, the only reason I'm not, like, super excited by that announcement just because it was already, like, leaked ages ago. And I want to see something.
And that's fair enough. As someone who tends to not get too excited by leaks, it's like... I like seeing the official announcement. Remedy.
Alan Wake.
Oh, right.
It's coming for me. Whatever you
Just
do,
not interested. Fair enough.
Don't go out in the dark. Stay in the light.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less.
Alice?
Oh man, it looks a little rough.
My wife Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wick.
Last night I woke up to a nightmare. I was
Doesn't look so
missing
bad.
American.
what had happened to me.
It's not bad, but like some of the lighting.
Yeah,
I squeezed
it's
the
a little,
flashlight like my life depended on it. With it, I could save myself.
Eh.
I could save Alice.
I'm excited to play this game. This is a PS3 game, man. Not PS2 game.
No, it was never on PlayStation. Xbox 360.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, like, I just meant that generation.
You meant that generation?
Yeah.
It's driving in that game?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
I'm a writer.
They just lift the game from PS2.
Every fucking... At a bar, go to someone like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, I'm a writer.
Hello, Franklin.
What's this game?
Continuing the tradition of showing off a 8-year-old game in the PS5 showcases. This game still does look unreasonably good for its age.
Doesn't it? I consider the game they made prior to this was Red Dead 1.
Max Payne 3.
Oh, yeah, no, good call. I forgot about
And they
that.
did get a grip on this engine with that.
Sure, yeah, no, that's a really good point.
Literally make out like bandits on it.
And they can show all this story stuff, and people have, like, just not played it.
Yeah, because all they've played is
recently. Like I just played GTA 5 story for once in 2015 when it came out on PC. Yeah, great. I mean, it might look better, but like, the load time's going to be any better?
The online load times? No. Unless they have optimized like next gen servers.
How much do you think they're going to charge for it? Oh, this is Ghostwire.
Well, they're gonna do that online only version, right? This looks freaky.
You'll still be playing, like, as soon as you get into a lobby with PS4 players or PC players.
Well, that's the thing. If they have exclusive like servers that are only for next gen console users, theoretically it could load faster, but knows if it'll be running out.
There remains work yet undone. Critical work.
I'm so skeptical of this game.
When forced to face it.
Just fucking love the style of it so much.
Still,
I have no idea what it is though. Like, it's kind of giving me Dishonored vibes.
Her salvation.
And that's a fair call.
The time is
But like
nigh.
action Dishonored, not stealth Dishonored.
The world rests on the precipice of transformation.
How is everyone disappearing not already a part of the precipice of transformation?
A new age
Let's play the game and find out.
First wire vaporware. Persona 6 or Dash, I don't know. Roy was just last
even
year.
Out on fucking Xbox yet, and it's not going to be until like next year.
Say Persona on Xbox. That doesn't happen.
No, but it'll probably happen.
That doesn't happen. I don't. Sis.
Oh, this will be the Spider-Man.
Guardians.
Oh, Guardians, right.
Of the
Of course. Of course.
I thought it was going to be Spider-Man and Avengers.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was going to be Avengers something.
What
What does that say about this game that we forgot about it? You're not excited. I'm excited about this game. I forgot about it.
All grief will end.
I know.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Cease this at once.
Cosmo!
Right, that
How you
didn't hit.
doing, buddy?
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Church of Truths.
During that ritual with the priest, they kept talking about it.
I want this Dash.
It was like they were drinking.
I like the first reveal.
Or joined the cult. So let us investigate for you.
Always catch Peter Quill, and not fun kind with Bob.
Hey, World Mind, long time no see.
The current probability of defeating the
Universal Church of Truth is
0.3%.
Is that a made-up
Is that bad?
villain for
It
this
sounds
game?
bad.
Universal Church of Truth?
I hope you've got one hell of a speech
I
plan,
don't think
Peter.
so.
That makes two of us. Follow me!
Oh, cool! It's a boss from Outriders. They put that in this game.
Outriders, I didn't recognize that guy.
By rejecting the promise, you have proven yourselves.
Someone took the helmet off.
And you must be destroyed.
I'm so down for this. This is just gonna be dumb fun. I'm not gonna have to think too much. It's gonna be cutscenes, story, banter.
That was
I'm down.
completely intentional. The Milano's on her way. Thanks, bud.
That got me. In the bin, 4 out of 10. Jeez. Was this Vampire something?
Masquerade, yeah. This is that.
This is the online one.
Yeah.
Isn't that out in like a week?
I fucking couldn't tell you. And they started announcing Vampire Masquerade games that were coming out prior to
Do you remember there was like 4 of them all of a sudden?
Yeah.
6 months after they said we're changing developers of Masquerade 2 and it's not coming out this year? Like, really?
Nosferatu.
Man, Dash is just out here throwing shit.
It's because we haven't seen the Cole McGrath fanboy collection.
We haven't seen it at the start, then it'll only be at the end, I reckon. I really just hope we see some new stuff. Like, some more new stuff. Seeing Project Eve was cool because it was new, even though I don't want it. Like, show me more new stuff.
Jeez, it's a low bar, isn't it?
I'm just saying, like, show me new stuff, don't show me old stuff.
Welcome to the Eon program.
Oh my god, are they actually showing Deathloop?
Yeah.
I can't believe they're showing more Deathloop.
Your enlightenment, your passion.
We've got 14 minutes left in this show, guys.
Shut up.
Your esteemed visionaries believe
no.
the only thing missing from Black Reach is you.
The Visionaries. 8 geniuses who painted up a prison and named it Freedom. Locked us all in one repeating day. Their eternity. An endless party that you can never leave.
I am excited about this since I saw Kinda Funny's preview. Down the Rabbit Hole presents a... How long is this gonna be?
Place is supposed to be unforgettable. A bunch of spaced out.
It'll be as long as
science
like
nerds,
the song.
brainwashed
I reckon.
cultists flinging bombs. Whatever these guys are doing, all spewing Eon's bullshit.
Because this is the immediate moneymaker, right? This is like the next thing that's
I
coming
don't
out.
remember shit.
Yeah, it's coming out in like
Party
3
out of hell
days.
is not my thing. My thing is answers. Who are these people? What do they want with me? They always one step ahead.
Imagine if they showed no first party. PlayStation's
But
third
imagine
party
this.
showcase.
Actually, imagine this though, Jeremy. What if they only show one first party?
Sending me these messages from the future, the past.
That's a
Yeah,
bold.
and what, would that be Horizon or God of War?
Jackass wrecked every plane out here.
Yeah.
Is this a contest for them? Some type of experiment? How does this time loop work? Does anybody remember? Why is everyone wearing a mask? What do you black notes anymore? Who am I?
Colt, I want you to remember. I want you to remember why you came here.
Huh. Is that? Damn, I look good.
Oh, that double wielding screenshot gave me strong Wolfenstein vibes. Yeah, give me more of this non-stealth
playground.
Dishonored vibes, I reckon.
Yeah. Give me the sandbox,
Break
bitch.
this time loop before it breaks me.
Yeah. I wasn't keen 2 weeks ago, and now I'm keen. But I don't think that trailer would have convinced me otherwise. That was shorter than I was expecting. Ah, a new Inpatient sequel.
Deck 5.
Oh, Deck 5, you're right. What the hell? Oh, I think I've heard this song. What is this song? Oh, it rocks. What?
What?
Kid Amnesia.
Radiohead.
It's a Radiohead game. That's why it rocked.
What the fuck was that?
It was a Radiohead game.
Give me more of that.
Radiohead and Deck 5.
It's The Last of Us.
my god, this is gorgeous.
Yeah. Is this PlayStation Home 2?
Stoke V? No.
This is not going to be 10 minutes, Nash.
What is this?
It's a 40-minute show. It's not 30.
The seagull, no! Oh my god, it's just fucking it's just...
This is Wild. Like the game Wild that got cancelled recently.
This is just Super Mario Odyssey. But with... inside of a Disney World.
This is like... Last time it's going to be Jim Ryan explaining why they wanted more money for Horizon.
Can you imagine if they felt the need to explain their financial decisions for the end of their big showcase?
It's going to be them announcing that they're closing fucking Fire Sprite Studio days after announcing it just because they wanted to close another studio based in Liverpool.
You know...
This is the best thing I've
they
seen on
would've-
Showcase.
This looks cool, but it's not my jam. Oh, maybe it could be. I don't know. I think we're gonna see Last of Us 2 PS5 multiplayer. And maybe that's it.
Tap swatch, I know. I'm looking at this. I'm fucking looking
Don't make
at
me
that
tap
too,
the
going,
sign.
Yep, don't have much time.
Here it is, first party.
The biggest
PC.
treasure of all time is within our
And PS5 probably.
Did say captured on PS5.
The Task of Ganesh? Now that's not.
Oh yeah, there was that poster in that first trailer. How much are you gonna make me pay for it, Sony?
Last I checked, we're all a bunch of thieves digging around where we shouldn't.
Damn, I replayed these recently.
Oh crap!
Everyone
I could
obsessed with this treasure
probably do it again.
gets what they deserve.
Yeah, I played these all within the last year.
Right. Okay.
These two games. Which is fine. It's just like.
Are you ready to seek your fortune?
And let me tell you, it's fucking gorgeous on a standard PS4. Like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah, we did. And it's not like a new announcement.
Yeah, because we got their like earnings call. We're like, we're gonna release Uncharted on
I'm Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios. PlayStation Studios, at its heart, is a diverse and passionate group of storytellers at our collective of AAA
So we're only gonna
studios
see one
all
more
across
thing.
the globe. Everything we do is driven and inspired by storytelling.
I wonder why they
As
decided
creators,
to do this.
PlayStation 5 gives us the opportunity to push the boundaries of storytelling even further.
I guess because
Our
they had
world-class
enough.
development teams at PlayStation Studios have already delivered such incredible gaming
It
experiences
does.
for
Like
PS5,
with Rainbow
and
Six
we're only just
Extraction
getting
and
started.
Deathloop again.
As you'll see
Yeah.
today with the lineup of exclusive games coming for PlayStation Studios, we're going to continue to drive innovation.
You remember all these
advance
trailers we
gaming,
showed you last
while
year that you were
always
excited about?
embracing
Have a look at them
the legacy
again.
of PlayStation and creating games
None of
that
those have
matter.
come out yet.
Games
Oh, no,
that you're
Demon's
not
Souls
going to
did.
find anywhere else. Enjoy.
I'm gonna laugh if they end on Gran Turismo. Not because I don't think that game's good, but because people are gonna be very upset.
I'm Jared, there's a new one tonight.
Oh my
Holy
god,
shit.
Insomniac. We're getting
What the
Spider-Man
fuck?
2.
You're kidding! Are you kidding me? I'm not ready for a new one of these yet.
I can't believe they're showing us this and not God of War.
The Last of Us even. I don't even want to see it. But what are we doing here?
Is that Wolverine?
Oh, it's a new game!
Wait, what? What? The fuck? Okay,
Wait,
so
is
we're
there
not getting
more?
just that. Alright.
Polyphony. Gran Turismo.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, like they are actually overdue to show this, so like
They're very overdue to show this.
I am keen to see this.
I like the organ.
Oh, there's ray tracing.
I was gonna say they know they're going up against Forza.
Yeah, but Forza have got an extra year on them.
You reckon they're rendering that engine and the pistons and all of that literally 100% of the time?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean Forza have an extra year on them?
The new.
Oh, what, for Motorsport?
Yeah, because Motorsport's going to be the one in the new engine. Whereas the Horizon 5 is just running on Horizon 4's engine, which still looks great, but like, Motorsport 7 is the one that's going to be the console exclusive.
What if Xbox pushed out, what's it called, like Horizon 5, because they knew they had Motorsport coming the year after, and they were like, PlayStation's releasing their thing at some point. We just got to show them up the whole time. No, this is important to see, Dash. We haven't seen Gran Turismo since GT Sport. This is important.
They put out that motorbike one inside of GT Sport.
Wait, what?
Remember that?
No. Who?
They put out Gran Turismo Sport like motorcycles. It's not important as God of War, and we've got 3 minutes, so we are either going to see what the name of that game is called or nothing at all.
Alright, so I don't care.
UI in this game. It does my
looks,
absolute noggin.
You know what it looks like?
GT Sport.
Gran Turismo 3 on PS2. That takes me back to like the first time we turned on my PS2 and Dan loaded up that game. I'm like, this is weird. Which is going to make people who like GT happy, I think.
I guess. Like, I don't know if people who like GT are ever happy, but like, this is doing the race sim. But like, they keep doing this like elite race sim thing. They do this like snobby fucking like nose. You know, we are the premier sporting experience.
Yeah.
When GT Sport came out, you got in trouble if you got too close to other cars.
Really? That's funny. Yeah. A real driving simulator. Oh, so okay, we've got another one. I thought we might have another one.
This is not God of War.
It's not Last of Us.
Is it Silent Hill?
For as long as
I
can
Infamous.
remember, I have looked for an equal.
Yeah.
One who could push me.
Wait, what?
Wait. Wait, what?
Fucking baited.
Are you fucking kidding me? I don't want this yet. I don't want this. Take your time, Insomniac. It's okay.
Yet all I found is disappointment.
This is Craven talking.
Will one of you finally give me what I desire?
I think.
It's actually Hector Alcazar from Uncharted 4.
Yes. We will.
Or is it? Oh. It's there. Don't give me a date. Don't even give me a window. I don't want to see it. Don't do it. You bastards.
I mean, that's not next year. That's what that was always going to be.
I didn't need to see that.
I don't
So
think there's
early.
enough time for one more.
No, I think that's it. I think we're done now. Oh.
Okay. Alright, so what
Last
is
of
it?
Us.
Which one? Last of Us? Okay.
Whoa! Sorry, Finn. Scared my cat. Oh, he's got a Joel-ass beard though. Look at him.
Kratos rocks up with a beard too.
Ooh, Winter Santa Monica.
Time is running out.
I don't know.
The prophecies say
Sony
Winter
Santa
leads to
Monica.
Ragnarok.
Oh, sorry, I misread.
War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
we do not know what Mother wanted.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead?
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't
Oh my god,
found.
people.
NPCs.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in. What in all yarns be the happened to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
Do you reckon they're gonna stop Ragnarok in this movie?
War is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person?
Gameplay looks very similar.
In moments of crisis,
There's like, yeah.
panic does nothing.
They were the light elves. I think that's okay. No one said the gameplay was bad in this.
No. And like with DualSense, it'll feel tight.
Tyr!
Yeah.
Whoa. Coming with us.
That's cool.
Damn it, just put it back on.
You'll get your answer soon enough.
Why did they never say that until now?
I know.
Well, some of them.
That's the end of the showcase. Wait, more updates? Alright, I'm muting this. It's gonna be weird. It'll be like, here's a look at Uncharted 5. Uncharted 5. Uncharted 4.
Uncharted 5!
Someone lost a bet. Who lost a bet?
To see what it is.
Yeah, yeah, we'll leave it up, but like, I've muted it.
Um.
Well, they threw in a bunch of shit at the end there. They just jammed it in.
Why did they not like pace that better?
2 Insomniac teasers.
2 Insomniac Marvel games.
How are they working Insomniac this hard?
I have no idea. They just put out Ratchet and Clank, and
they honestly just put out Miles Morales. It's only been 10 months.
Yeah, I've got no idea.
I'm glad the window for Spider-Man 2 is at least 2 years away, but like, I don't want to see it any sooner than that.
It's bizarre. It is really, really strange.
Yeah, what a weird showcase.
Why did they fucking pace it like that?
I can tell you why, because they're...
Sorry.
I can't even tell you why. Just because their first-party offerings were so small. So they just threw them all at the end so it felt bigger.
It wasn't even that small. It was
No, but
like...
what they had to show was small. They only had to show about 5 minutes of trailers from Sony Studios.
Sure, but if they'd spread it out, it would have felt like a decent, like a really like a thick showing. But it was just backlogged.
What did they start with?
They started with I don't remember. Bayonetta. Oh no. Yeah. Alright, let me load up the. Do you reckon it's up by now? Oh, because he's a big businessman now. He's at that. Yeah, no, that would make sense. Sorry, give me a sec. Yeah,
That would make sense.
Got you back. Sorry, that was part of the technical issues that I had to deal with earlier. Yeah, I don't know how Herman's got a town like that. He's got that biz dev fucking like look now. He's got that, $130 haircut.
Yeah.
And is European. Like it,
I feel like you're an incredible racer.
All right, so they just showed it again. Let's talk Wolverine.
Okay. All right.
Made by Insomniac.
I can bring it up.
I'll leave the PlayStation stream running. I'll let you know if we see anything. It's just in Herman right now.
Okay.
Started with KOTOR. You're
sorry.
right. You're right.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
like
Wolverine, made by Insomniac, which is interesting, right? Because that's, we always kind of assumed that Insomniac was working on Spider-Man because they had the exclusivity to that because it's Sony. But we're looking at Wolverine now. And so my immediate question is it cross-gen? But Insomniac's a first-party title now, like a first-party studio now.
So it's not cross-gen.
It's definitely going to be... it's definitely going to be exclusive.
Yeah. To be fair, they also did have, the Avengers Tower in that game, as well as, the Baxter Building and Doctor Strange's house and stuff. Like, they had
nothing about the X-Men though in this game or in the last one, because before then, like, it was still owned by Fox.
Yeah, but so is Fantastic Four. Wait, was
another thing we also haven't seen in the games?
Is the Baxter Building in the Spider-Man game?
What is Baxter Building? I don't know. I don't think so.
It's the Fantastic Four's house.
I definitely don't think so, because I had no idea what you said.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, right. I
don't know. What's your vibe, Jeremy?
About Wolverine?
Wolverine, and then in general.
I think he's a good star of a game. I think he's a good fit. Because Wolverine was like, Wolverine's solo comics are like fun, because he's just like, like this trailer actually like captures that really well. It's like he will beat the ever loving shit out of everybody, kill like a bunch of people, and then just sit down and drink. I wonder what it'll be rated. I guess it'll be R. Probably, right?
Maybe. I don't know. God of War was only MA. Like they really. I don't know if Marvel will go for an R-rated Wolverine game.
There's a lot of blood.
He's bloody though. Yeah, he's bloody. I don't know. It could go either way. Like the difference will be is whether he's like dismembering people, or whether it's just like
you sort of have to with those knife hands. He's kind of like,
or it could be like Assassin's Creed, where it's like blood, but there's no like fucking gubbins.
I reckon it'll be bloody.
There's no viscera.
Yeah, weird. I hope Insomniac are okay. I hope the developers are getting the sleep that they need.
Yeah, they didn't put a release date on that one, and they did on on Spider-Man 2. So like, or at least window at least. So like, maybe that's just like this is coming after.
Yeah.
That was hands down the most exciting minute of this showcase.
Yeah, the final minute, or like the final minute prior to God of War, which is still exciting.
Oh no, I'm prior to Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2 is coming out very, very soon.
Yes. I don't want them to shit those out.
Well, they got nothing next year. They got a
No,
year
that's
off
true.
releases.
Well, no, because and Miles came out last year, so that's 2020 to 2023. And Miles, we all know, was the 1.5. So, like, I think that's okay.
Yeah.
But I'm still a little... I am a bit concerned that we are going to get sick of it. It depends how much they show between now and then. It depends how different the gameplay is in 2.
We will see something for this game around this time next year. We're not going to see anything before then, I think.
Yeah.
And also by then, it had been a while since you would have played Miles.
I was thinking about putting it back in the other day.
Oh, okay.
I didn't platinum it.
Don't have to.
What do you mean?
You're not required to.
So, the showcase in general, yeah, that was pretty underwhelming.
Yeah. Like, it was... yeah.
We didn't see that much new stuff. We saw a bunch of stuff we've already seen before, like Rainbow Six, GTA 5, Deathloop. Seeing more about Forspoken honestly didn't excite me, again, because I didn't really enjoy that whole, like, urban girl in the fantasy environment kind of shtick.
Right.
I didn't dig Project Eve, but that was never going to be my game. Ghostwire Tokyo, I need to see actual gameplay, not cinematics. I need to see what the loop of that game is. I have no idea what that game is right now. Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know what the loop is, you know? I don't know if it's like constant or if there's like stealth sections or like, is it open world? Are there resources? Like, is it just a 6-hour linear action game? Like, who knows with that game? It could be anything. It really did bait us with that spark, but now it's clear that it's clear that it's the Miles Venom.
I mean, it wasn't clear prior to seeing it.
No, it is now though. Like, knowing that, you can see it in the design. Yeah, I wonder why they decided to show this off this way.
Is that game going to be a co-op game?
Nah. That would absolutely ruin the integrity of the story. You know what I mean? Like, you would lose the story by doing that. You know, it's like when you jump into Destiny with people, or anything. Like, when you jump into it with people, like Outriders, like, you couldn't tell me what the story of that game is.
Yeah, but I played it on my own. You couldn't tell me what the story of that game was.
That's fair enough. Remember when I told you that game became about, like, genocide?
I actually don't. So much of an impression that game left on me.
Fair enough. Yeah, what's your vibe?
About the whole thing?
Yeah.
There's a lot there not for me. There's a lot of things I'm middlingly interested in. No Horizon, which is good. I guess we did see a bunch of that recently. We did see that, like,
yeah,
it didn't need to happen, but I am still surprised they didn't pimp the pre-order.
Well, that's why they announced it the other day. I guess they just decided, like, 10 days ago, look, Horizon doesn't have anything to show. It's not worth them putting together a trailer.
Yeah.
Let's just announce it now. Maybe that was going to... Imagine if they'd announced all that stuff. We hadn't heard anything from Horizon since May. If they'd said all this stuff here, then I think we would have felt a little better on this showcase. It's a shame that didn't happen, but at the same time, I think Dash is right. We didn't need to see it right now. We got the deep dive the gameplay breakdown. We know we're going to see more in the future as it gets closer to release. I think now would have been a weird time to, like, show more.
When's that PS5 version of Horizon Zero Dawn.
It came out the other day, the 4K 60 FPS patch.
Oh, it's already out?
Yeah, it came out when they announced it.
I feel like it might have been even a smarter move to hold all that information for this showcase, make it a little bit longer, and then say, hey, look, PS5 version of Horizon Zero Dawn, it's out now, go play it. Get ready for Forbidden Wilds in Feb, March, whatever.
Yeah, I guess they wanted to... I mean, we only saw 2 people talk during the showcase, and we're seeing everyone talk now, like Corey's here on the end of the show.
But it would have been Herman that was saying it, and that was his game.
But it's not his game anymore.
No, but like the first one is.
I think that would have been. I think that would have been weird if we just had Herman announce that stuff. I think that wouldn't have been as exciting as we would want.
I kind of hate that they do the showcases without any talking. I hate not having a host in this because it feels really impersonal. Like there's no... I don't know who makes these games. And I think that's a genuine problem that Sony have at the moment is they have their directors, they have their auteurs.
Yes, which is what they're showing us now.
Right, okay. I don't have that up. They have Corey Barlog, they have Druckmann.
Yep.
They have Kojima, kinda. You know, and they have Jim Ryan and Herman Holst.
Yeah.
We didn't see them at all apart from Herman. Did we see Jim Ryan at the beginning? I was
at the beginning, yes.
Right, okay, sure. I don't need to see him.
He was excited to tell us about the significant updates.
Right, cool. Good for him. You know, like we know how that game went, but having Sean Murray on stage every time they were showing No Man's Sky was like a good thing. You know, it was bad that PlayStation didn't defend him, but it was a good thing that he was on stage showing off the thing that they were working on. You know, there's a reason that like I tend to enjoy the Ubisoft stuff a bit more, and a lot of that's because it feels a lot more human. They will bring out the director of the game to make the pitch. It feels like
and cry.
And cry. It feels more like it feels more old school actually, because it just feels like you're being pitched something at a convention. But like, I don't know who makes these games, and you know, Sony are like, Sony make these games. You are here to watch Sony games. We, the company, make the games.
Pro-show's over.
Right, okay.
They spoke to Herman, they spoke to Corey, someone else at Sony Santa Monica, they spoke to someone whose name I didn't see, and showed a bunch of the clips of the trailers, and that was about it. So yeah, not much at the end.
Cool.
It didn't need to happen, to be honest, says Dash. I think it did. We haven't seen anything...
No, that was about Horizon.
Yeah, you're right, that was old. Yeah. Well, fair enough. I still think this did need to happen. I think they would have loved to have had more if they had it. You know? I'm sure they would have loved to have had a Final Fantasy of any type in this. I'm sure they would have loved to have had more to say. I'm sure they would have loved to have a Horizon trailer, but, you know, they clearly made the call that wasn't it.
It was a Guardians trailer. There was Square Enix here.
Square was here, yeah, with Forspoken and Guardians, yeah. But, you know, Final Fantasy would have been the bigger hit, which is interesting because it's not always the biggest seller. I don't think Final Fantasy VII Remake set the world on fire commercially, which breaks my heart.
Well, I mean, we wonder how well the PS5 version has done as well, I guess.
Yeah, I just remember like selling the first one at work, and like it felt like we never got more new copies after the first batch. I know it came out right as COVID was ramping up, but like
we also
it just kind of felt like we got our first shipment and then never anymore. And I never got more people coming in to play it either.
But we were selling that game early, remember? We got a weird version of the release date of that game here.
Yeah, but that doesn't, like, I'm saying the tail of the game. Like, after the first 2 weeks, like, no one bought it. Anyway, I think the best thing I saw here was, honestly, that God of War trailer. I think that God of War trailer was really tight.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, it does look really good. I'm looking forward to him saying the entire game that, you know, we need to stop war, and then him going to fight and kill people throughout the entire game. I'm really looking forward to the pacifist approach of Kratos, only for him to kill and murder people the entire video game. I think that's both good and normal. Also looking forward to their dynamic reverting to seemingly the first game again, and him calling him boy and being incredibly rude to him the entire time. As opposed to the ending of that game. Looking forward to everything being underdone because they want to do it again.
Alright, I think we're done here. Alright. That's enough. Play that game again and then come at me with your BS.
I will play it again.
Okay.
I'm surprised they didn't announce that there would be like... Is there a PS5 patch for that game?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Like 6 months ago.
Right, okay.
Because remember, Jordan, I don't think you knew this, but Jordan played the whole thing because it was on the PS Plus collection.
Oh, that's
and
right. Yeah.
He was platinuming it, and he had like two Valkyries left, and they came out with the 60F patch. He was like, shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, when I played that through just recently, I played that all on 60 FPS. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, like I will play it again to like see if I still feel that way about that game.
I thought it was a really interesting dynamic where they were showing Atreus there. He's like, where Kratos is like hermited up. He's like, all right, we did our journey, now let's stay in. And Atreus he's got the taste of adventure and he wants to help people. And Kratos is afraid of going out and inciting more violence. He's afraid of doing that because he knows he can't help himself.
I wonder if he's inciting more violence, considering he snapped Balder's neck and his wife, his mother.
I'm serious. All right, I get it. Let me be excited about this. All right.
I'm not saying you can't be. I'm not trying to stop you.
I know, but it's like the only thing you've said about the game so far is like.
I don't think that story is good.
I know. I get it.
But looking at the second one, I feel like all I've seen from the second one is like.
I get that, but I was just in the middle of saying how excited I was about it, so you're just kind of like knocking me back.
I have more to say about that.
Yeah, well.
There was that conversation they had in that trailer, which was about him saying, I want you to be a general. It's like stopping a dad, I want you to be a general.
Yeah.
Which reminds me of
the conversation.
Reminds me of the conversation they had about him saying, I want you to be a god. And he goes, no, I'm not going to be a god.
No. It wasn't stop being a general, Dash. Like Atreus was saying, why don't you stop thinking like a father and start thinking like a general? And Kratos was like, no, I don't want to do that. I lived that life. I hate that life. I'm not going to do that. So Atreus is like, let's fight for this cause. Let's invest ourselves. And Kratos is too afraid to do that because he's afraid of himself. Because he hates himself.
And I'm getting it up here. Hang on.
Well,
I'll just play that trailer again so I can look at it. No, I'm going to.
Just looking at if we need to watch the time, Jeremy. If you're alright.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods.
I just see in the PlayStation chat, no Sly Cooper.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with
raising my vaccinated arm. Ow.
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
We do not know what Mother wanted.
Well,
I really like.
I recognize that.
I like seeing Atreus grown up, like in real time. I really like seeing that.
I like Mimir on a bench.
Yeah, me too.
I like that a lot.
I like the Frozen Tears temple with the sleds. Like this all looks good to me.
The old god of war in these lands, who is dead.
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing you.
I like that they somehow find some other place that's in like summer. That's cool. It's in Mediterranean Ocean.
Yeah.
What in all yarns be the happened to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
One of the downsides about this being not the first game is that we're not going to have a really dope like Chains of Olympus, whatever it is.
The Chains of Chaos, like I have to go dig up my past, literally.
Like that
And
moment.
Athena talks to me, and it's storming, and the sky turns red. That moment was sick.
Yeah, because that's like a serious high moment, and like knowing that I'm gonna have those from the beginning of the game is like, no, but I want to find them again.
In moments of crisis.
Yeah, well, what you should do is you should experience that moment again.
No, I know, but like I want that.
'Cause it is sick. Is there a centaur in that? I wonder if they go back to Greece.
Where
You
else?
seem like a calm.
We just saw it before the end of that trailer. Before the end. But like that Mediterranean blue ocean area, because like a fucking not Vanaheim, not Valheim. What's Midgard? Midgard's carved in ice, right? You know, it's the Fimbulwinter. It's the beginning of Ragnarok. Yeah, there we go.
So this trailer is not playing nice.
No, but you did see the centaur there.
Oh really? Is it just back?
Yep. It was really quick. But yeah, it was just back. Like 5 seconds. Yeah, there it is.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's room for that in Norse mythology. I mean, it looks more like deer-like than like... Oh, was that Freya?
No.
So yeah, I think that was a great trailer.
Is that Freya? I don't think it's Freya. No.
Okay, yeah, I can't see the quality on the stream.
Anyway. Can't believe they called it Ragnarok.
Can.
I mean, like,
It's
I
like,
can't believe they
are they
didn't
gonna call it Endgame?
Ragnarok prior. I can't believe they held out on the name of that game. Only for them to just call it Ragnarok. And I'm not like disappointed. I'm just like, why didn't you just say that to begin with?
Yeah. I think it is actually a lot like Endgame now that I've said that, where it's like, they were probably going to call it that, but they weren't sure yet.
I guess.
They could have called it God of War, this time with Tyr.
Pizza bit. You're right, Dash. Well, I shouldn't have. Because I was wrong, but like...
Oh yeah, you still owe me a pizza for Starfield.
I do owe you a pizza for Starfield. That is true. I'll buy a pizza when Starfield comes out.
You're just hoping I forget.
This time next year. No, because you won't forget.
That's in 14 months.
All right.
I'm just...
Do you have more thoughts? Do you have more?
Weird showcase. I think that was a COVID showcase.
Yeah, we're gonna have those for a while. They're just gonna be like that. There's nothing that's gonna happen inside of these companies that's gonna be able to make that easier for the time being. And you know, like games are slipping more and more, and we see that like most of these games will like slip whatever internal deadlines that they've had. And like some of the dates that we've seen, the years or whatever, which we didn't get a lot of dates. Did we get any like aside from stuff that we know is coming out soon? We didn't have.
And the dates we did get, a lot of them were 2022, which look, I guess makes sense. It's September, right? They're not going to be just exclusively showing things that are coming out at the end of the year. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like I think like that is just the way this industry is going to work for a long while. Like we will need entire development cycles post COVID and whatever that phrase means before we start to see things hitting marks more frequently. But also at the moment it seems like larger companies are more willing to let things slip, which is good because they need to if they want to keep this industry alive. Yeah, can't believe we saw GTA again.
Yeah, there just weren't that many highlights, you know?
No.
I'm very concerned they're going to charge us for Uncharted on PS5.
Which they will.
which I like. I don't need that. Both those games got a PS5 patch, didn't they? 4 and Lost Legacy.
I don't know.
$10 Dash. I think you're being optimistic with the bullshit we just saw at with Horizon.
Yeah, I want to say that $10 thing is an upgrade from games that are coming at the same time.
Yeah, but for a PS4 game that came out 5 years ago and then 4 years ago, like that I've already beaten, that I already platinumed, I don't know if I want to pay more money for that. Like, not that there's anything wrong. Like, if they've done more work for it and they've put it on a new system, there's actually nothing wrong with them charging that. It's just the problem is the standard for the industry for this generation has been free upgrades. That's what the competition is doing, and they're forcing Sony's hand. So, yeah, we'll see. You're right. We'll see. Because it's tricky. Like, in theory, when I think about that, I have no problem with them charging more money for it, for working more on it. Like, that makes sense. Like, the world doesn't work where someone works more on something and you don't pay for it. But that is how this industry works currently.
It'll be up to the dev as well, but also, like, remember how Mark didn't know how much Returnal was going to cost when it launched. So, like, for at least first party, it's a Sony decision. It's a Ryan decision. I can't believe we saw 2 games from Insomniac after they just released 2 games.
Yeah, I'm worried about that as well. That said, Wolverine didn't have the release date, so you imagine it's coming after Spider-Man 2.
But you also have to think that they're probably going to be making another Ratchet and Clank.
Well, maybe that's what that Wolverine trailer's for. Maybe that's them saying, "Hey, these are the 2 things we're focused on right now."
Like, yes, but like, I feel like Insomniac genuinely like to make Ratchet and Clank games. From like what I've read about the company, like they seem to. They make one at the start of a generation to learn how the console works, but they also seem to, like, it's the project that they love to work on.
For sure. I don't think we see it. I don't think it's the next 2 games we see from them.
Oh no, not the next 2.
Like it, and so that you got to imagine. So Spider-Man 2 2023, Wolverine 2025. You got to imagine. The next game after that's 2027.
I think we'll actually see a Ratchet and Clank prior to that.
I'd be surprised, but
I mean, I was surprised that Rift Apart came out as soon as it did, right? Like, I reckon that we will see Ratchet and Clank as the game after Spider-Man. Because they announced and released those just really quick.
I doubt it personally, but we'll see. Yeah.
No blue point.
What we Wolverine and God of War were the highlights for me, and that was kind of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, there are other games that I will play and probably have a good time with. Like, I'm gonna buy GT7. Just because I want to see what that game is like now.
Looks like the third one.
Am I gonna buy Guardians?
I am.
I know you are, but like, should I?
You seem to really not be disposed to like it.
Yeah,
you seem to be ready to dislike it. You know, it seems like it will be easy for this game to disappoint you. Not to say that you hate it and you don't want to like it, but just that.
Well, I was ready to like it until I saw it.
Sure, and now you've seen it, and you seem to not like it.
I'll see how I go. Gotta buy Tiny Tina's Madness of Mayhem.
I need to see more.
I don't need to see more.
I'm interested in theory, but that trailer didn't do much for me. Oh, my cats are fighting in the corridor. There was something else there as well. That I was going to ask you about. That's all right. I might follow up on that later.
I'm keen to see KOTOR.
Yeah,
I
me
just wanna
too.
see it. I want to see what
Sounds
that game
pretty-
looks like.
Seems pretty far off.
Yeah, I mean, like this is a bigger thing than them just remaking KOTOR, because what this is probably actually going to do is recanonize it as well. Which, like, you know, Star Wars is a big machine.
Do you think they're going to change the basis of the story?
Not the basis, but they will change things maybe to fit with what they've got going. Because they have since changed like what the beginning of the Republic looks like and stuff.
Do you know what the foundation, the setting in Star Wars is for KOTOR?
No.
It's like the Sith are like ruling planets, like they're a galactic force. They're like the Empire, but it's like the legitimately just Sith.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Which I think is pretty cool. And the Jedi are kind of tucked away.
Right. Okay. Is that the beginning of the Sith genocide?
I don't think so.
So KOTOR 2? Does that do that stuff?
I don't know, but that game's set thousands of years after the first one.
Right. Okay. Because like when I googled what were the Sith getting revenge for in Revenge of the Sith, it was a genocide against the Sith.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. Maybe they might do that, but like also they've been doing High Republic stuff, which is prior to that as well. So they might change the framing of some of that stuff. I wonder if they'll make it worse.
Yeah.
I found out recently that the sequels. This is just Star Wars chat now. The sequels change what the prophecy is.
Oh.
So the prophecy was, one to bring balance to the Force.
Yeah.
They added an extra line in the sequel trilogy, which is bring balance to the Force and destroy the Sith. Which, that ain't balance. I don't know if you're aware, but that's not balance. I don't know, not how that works.
Okay, nerds.
Which is hilarious because they decided that around episode 8, which makes sense with the themes of episode 8, with destroying the destruction of the Jedi and the Sith.
Yeah.
Only for them to make a Sith planet in episode 9. So like,
I guess in episode 9, God Almighty.
I guess what that means, Kerry, if I may put a bow at the end of this equation.
Jeremy, Ogdo my Bogdo.
Is that Anakin Skywalker did not complete the prophecy and was not the chosen one. Because the Sith lived on.
So you're telling me that Palpatine's clone's daughter or granddaughter or whatever, was actually responsible for, it was actually the prophesied one?
I don't know. I enjoy the theory that Anakin actually fulfilled, if you even, the prophecy in episode 3.
And brought balance.
By bringing balance in terms of he left 2 Sith alive and left 2 Jedi alive, being Yoda and Obi-Wan and Sidious and Vader. That goes out the window when you think about anything that came after that movie, which includes Clone Wars and Jedi surviving and Ahsoka and all that stuff. But like, yeah.
Yeah, Dash, I'm going to do the same. That's a strong choice.
And I get to go to work.
Whoa!
Alright.
Get the coffee.
Yeah, I'm going to make a coffee. You should make a coffee too. Anybody that watched, hope you had a good time watching us. Kez, if you had to sum up the thing in one word, what would it be?
Weird.
Yeah. Shit.
I'll be interested to listen to your breakdown tonight on Ops.
My one word is impersonal, I think.
Yeah.
So, all right, bringing it down.
Cool.
Have a lovely
Thanks
day.
for hanging out, Dash.
Thanks for jumping in, man. I will catch you later. And anyone else, see you around. Go to that website. See, with the right hand dash. And I will, bring it down. Goodbye.